Chikurin-ji Temple in Kochi City is the 31st temple of the famous Shikoku Pilgrimage, and where we begin our day here in Kochi. Alright, I just came into one of the buildings and I'm going to try some traditional calligraphy. This is something that I've always wanted to try here in Japan. So I'm going to go in this beautiful setup of a room and try some calligraphy. We meet with a local monk to try my hand at the Buddhist practice of shakyo, the tracing of sutras or Buddhist scriptures. It's said that this is a practice of mindfulness, and it doesn't matter if one has faith in Buddhism or not, or if one's writing is good or not, which is great news for me because mine turned out more like aliens and disfigured octopus than they did sacred characters. Nonetheless, it makes for a zenful morning and another interesting peek into Buddhist life here in Shikoku. Updates from the window seat. We are heading into the city now after a great morning doing calligraphy up in the temple. We're gonna go get some fish, and this is a dish that people have been talking about. The crew, everybody's been talking about since I got here. I'm very excited to try it. I'm told it's grilled fish and it's bonito and it's gonna be delicious. Going to find it. Let's go. Alright, we're here at the restaurant and apparently they're gonna let me cut up the katsuo or bonito. It's gonna be interesting. I think the knives are gonna be pretty sharp, but I got a fearless leader here. Oh, got one. Oh, alright. Oh, splash with, this is how you enter a kitchen, just splash with fish blood. Let's do this. What's going down? Whoa, need more, huh? Yeah? Hot. No. Heart. Oh, yes. Yeah! Thanks, buddy. Not that. No, not the pen. In the world of Japanese fish, no doubt the big bluefin tuna is the sexiest of them all. Their massive size and headline-grabbing prices makes them the belle of the ball at places like the wholesale fish market in Tokyo. However, these bonito or skipjack tuna are considered the most important fish on the Japanese menu. Dried and fermented, it becomes katsuobushi, one of the main ingredients in dashi stock, the foundation in Japanese cooking. And perhaps the most popular way it's served today is as tataki, seared on the outside over a sweet-smelling straw fire, sliced and eaten as sashimi. And it just so happens to be the specialty here in the Kochi prefecture. Putting a bunch of straw in right now. It is very hot in here. Just grilling up these bonito fish right here, just on a, looks like a pitchfork, over an open fire on the streets. Yes. Whoa. What? Okay, here we go. The most famous dish. I'd like to think I helped a little bit prepare. This guy. What? A little sauce. Oh, baby. That melts like butter. That is very good. And it tastes a little bit extra good because I felt like I was a part of this process. Wow. Happy the Katsuo Tataki lived up to the hype, we walk right around the corner to the Hirome market for a unique drink before the main event. This is good to kill any bacteria. Alright, we just came over to Hirome market right across the street from where we had lunch, and I'm trying out their green tea beer. A little bit of green tea, a little bit of beer. And 100% refreshing. It's both healthy and also intoxicating. Oh, that's very good. Oh, all right, let's keep moving.
And then a long drive into the Kochi countryside brought us to one of my favorite highlights from the entire trip. Whoa. That's where we're going. We are out here. We've been driving for 2.5 hours. We have made it to our next activity out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this looks amazing. I think those are cicadas. You hear that? All right, let's go inside. This is Nobuya Hayashi, a traditional blacksmith who specializes in Tatara iron making. And I'm here to make the coolest travel keepsake I've ever had. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm here with Hayashi, and we're gonna make a knife. He gave me all these different assortment of knives to choose from, and we're gonna go with this guy, all-purpose knife. Good for hunting, fishing, prison. And here it is. We start by breaking off a piece of iron, and already I feel the manhood rushing through my veins. Hayashi solders a long rod at the end of the iron to use as a handle and shapes the edge to the desired angle. Then it's into the Tatara itself, a traditional Japanese furnace, to get the piece hot enough to mold. And from here we shape, flatten, and refine. Manliness at an all-time high. We sand the entire surface to smooth out the shaft and sharpen the blade. Alright, now the last step before we're done, he's gonna engrave it. And he asked what I wanted to have engraved. And I said, why not the white blacksmith? And it doesn't exactly translate in kanji, Japanese, but we're gonna try it. The final step, one cheeky engraving to forever solidify this moment. And just like that, I have a small knife that I'm very proud of.
Okay, it's finished. It's for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's good for you?
Yeah, this is perfect.
Thank you very much.
Oh my god. I've never had anything like this. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Alright, that is it. It's official. We had to leave the knife here because obviously I can't take it with me back on the flight, but he's gonna ship it back to the house, and then I'll have a steak knife that I'll be able to remember and just look back at this moment for forever as I'm cutting my steak at home, and really truly appreciate this moment. Now we're gonna head out, but we are here. We drove 2.5 hours to get here in the middle of nowhere in this little shed to make a knife the traditional way with this blacksmith, and that was incredible. Truly an amazing experience. All right, let's keep moving. On our way back from a perfect day, we have one more incredible place to see. Next up, we are coming into a little community center library, and this is designed by a famous architect here in Japan, and this is literally the coolest library I've ever seen, with wood coming up. Let me just show you. I gotta take my shoes off first. Oh, I got them. Ooh, the slippers in the library? Come on. The Yusuhara Community Library was designed by the famous Japanese architect Kengo Kuma, the same architect who has been commissioned to design the new $1.4 billion national stadium in Tokyo for the 2020 Olympics. The library includes plenty of reading space, a grand piano, and even a rock climbing wall for those with ADD. It is hands down the most beautiful library I've ever seen. Look at dinner out here with the koi fish. We finished the day at another one of Kengo Kuma's properties for dinner, and it's another delicious spread of regional dishes, including some ridiculously good Wagyu beef.
Oh my god. That is a shot.
It is a red meat kind of day. We're at the main building away from our hotel tonight where dinner is. This is where the onsets are. We got quite the spread, sashimi, all that good stuff. But the main player, the main attraction is this sizzling steak right here. Just peel it off. This is gonna be dangerous. Makes me just want to call home, tell my family I love them. Thankful for the opportunities I've had in my life. And some flavors like this just make you thankful. Camera's off. We're gonna order 3 more of those. See what I'm saying? Hey, welcome to Chikurin-ji. It's one of them Buddha templates.
I'm just dreaming about this lunch I'm about to have. It's gonna be so delicious. I can't wait. Oh, I just thinking about it.
Oh, jeez. What are you doing?